Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. I'm back with the stream, and you already know who this is. This is Key, and you're watching Primitive. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so looks like I'm in heaven. Promise you, I've not been anywhere really. I've just been sitting here at home. And yeah, just been kind of busy with a lot of different things happening in my life recently. And you know what? I just figured, let me just get back on the interwebs and do what I do, which is just show up, have fun, and make some cool stuff. And that's what I intend on doing today. So without going into all of my hoopla, today we're going to be coding in PHP. Um, I am new to PHP, so I don't really have a lot to teach. I'm more the student with this, and I don't know. One of my friends basically kind of put me on to the idea that there may be some greater need for PHP developers out in the wild, and so I don't think I want to become like a dedicated PHP engineer per se. However, it does sound interesting, and it is another thing I can learn. To add to my existing skill set. And considering that PHP is very widely used, I think up to 70, some people say up to 70% of the web runs on PHP in some way, shape, or form. Seems like it's worth it to know about it. I know that it's a big thing with WordPress. Anyways, I'm just gonna be doing this. So, um, I have already learned the basics of PHP, like the very essentials of like vanilla PHP. .NET. So PHP itself is pretty easy, actually. It's pretty easy to get started coding, and before I even got too far into like doing other stuff, I really just went to this guide here. Um, I didn't follow these exact tutorials, but I went to this website and I got the basic information about how to set up and basic syntax. Um, and all of that withstanding, it's pretty easy to understand. Basically, PHP is a preprocessor for HTML that allows you to write PHP code inside of your HTML to do things like conditional rendering, logic, application state, stuff like that. You can even use it to communicate with a server. So for my project I'm working on right now, I'm using the LAMP stack. So what that means is there's a framework for PHP called Laravel, and this is a framework that is kind of like let's say like Next.js or something. This framework both provides you, well, it really gives you the MVC model for the entirety of this PHP project. It gives you some tooling for the front end as well as the ability to do server and database stuff, and it has some things built into it as well. So yeah, basically all this stuff right here is kind of built into it. I don't know how to use quite all of this quite yet. However, there is a big ecosystem that I'll be able to eventually grow into with this. So that's the L in LAMP. The A in LAMP stands for Apache. So right now I have an Apache server running on my computer, and this Apache server is actually being facilitated by this tool I got called XAMPP. I don't know how that is pronounced, but it's XAMPP, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up the app here. So oh wait, how do I do that again? Is it just localhost? Yeah, there we go. And I'm actually trying to get to. There's like a. I forget how to get to it. There's like an actual dashboard. Oh gosh, I feel so silly right now. Okay, so let me get off the screen here. I must have it in my notes. Yeah, so this is just to show you how new I am to this. So let me go back to my notes really quick. I have my notes off screen, by the way, and I'm just using these to help guide me as I'm learning this for the first time. Here it is, my PHP admin. Okay, so I should save this as a link. So it's localhost slash PHP myadmin. This is it right here. So this is the tool. This is one of the things that I get with XAMPP. And so basically XAMPP, aside from installing Laravel and PHP itself, XAMPP is going to handle providing the Apache server as well as the MySQL database. I don't know what Pro FTPD is, but I'm assuming it has something to do with FTP, File Transfer Protocol. But this is right here, basically what I need to do all of my basic stuff for building my full stack application. And so you can see here, I have some databases. These are all with MySQL. And the app I'm making is basically a poetry app. It's going to be a website that looks like a desktop where the icons are basically going to be poems when you open them up, like little Microsoft window poems. I don't know, it was a weird idea I had. And it's going to allow me to do the full stack with this idea. So that's why I chose it. But you can see here that even in this database, most of this stuff here, most of these tables I did not make. They are ones that were basically created on my behalf by the framework, assuming that I'll have things like users, sessions, logins, and stuff like that. So yeah, they kind of have a lot of that stuff already decided and set up, so you don't have to do it yourself. So I already kind of started this project. When I started this project, I used Composer as a way to create this. What is all this? Yeah, I used Composer as a way to create this so that I already have everything sort of like laid out in terms of the overall infrastructure. So you can go ahead and serve up my site on port 8000 here. And this right here is it. Now it's actually running. And yeah, I think I can go ahead and get started. Now, I don't understand what all this stuff is. Like, yeah, so when I installed the Laravel stuff and got this project up and running, it just gave me a crap ton of boilerplate. And yeah, I don't know if I need all this. Why are there so many git ignores? I don't understand. There's an ORM in this. So you can see here there's an ORM. This one's for users stuff. I made my own database migration yesterday to add poems in here. Yeah, so I'm taking it that working with Laravel is going to be very class oriented, object oriented. Okay, so these are all the different configurations for things like databases and servers and all that kind of stuff. So you can see here it has MySQL stuff. The main app stuff is going to be in resources. This is like where the view that we're looking at right now is stored. So this view right here, that is all, I believe, within this file here. let's just type something in there and see. Yeah, you can see here. So all the view is in here. Now, I want to try to do this in a cleaner way. I don't quite know if Laravel has components in the same way as something like React. Because, yeah, this is quite a bit to kind of put in just one place. So we'll see how that kind of goes. Okay. So yeah, so there's that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I printed out the tree for this project earlier actually with only 2 levels. And I'm going to take this whole thing and I'm using ChatGPT Claude AI off screen as a way to kind of go through this project. It's giving me some guidance. And I want to let it know basically what my directory structure is as it guides me through this, so that so it helps me like stay on track basically. Okay, so the last thing that I did was I created and updated my database with this new poems table. And okay. Okay, so it's saying here that I need to do one second. By the way, this is my file structure for reference. Yeah, using tree and giving your AI tool access to your now you could do all of this by using Windsurf, but I was actually having some problems with some of the extensions in Windsurf for PHP, so I'm not going to use it right now. But if you had something like Windsurf or Cursor, then you wouldn't have to worry so much about it knowing your directory structure. The problem I had was one of the important PHP extensions is only published in the Microsoft store and not available for like third-party VS Code IDEs, unfortunately. So there's a way to like get around that, but I don't know how to do it. So PHP artisan make model poem. I don't know what this is gonna do. Made a new so it made a new model. So app models. Okay. Let me go ahead and commit as well before I get too far into this. I don't know what this poetry desktop thing is. I don't know what that is doing. Let me just do these two. I'm still using my fancy new keyboard, my split keyboard, and I've gotten significantly better at it, but I'm still quite awkward. I actually have my regular keyboard in front of me for emergency situations. Usually I need it for like things like passwords and complicated symbol stuff. That's when I usually end up needing it the most. I don't know if I need this file. Wait, how much? I don't remember making this file. When was this made? This morning when I was up super late. Okay, well, it's only taking up 90 KBs. I really don't know what it's for, but I'm going to keep it, I guess, and wish for the best. Not sure what this file is for, but I'm okay. Cool. Okay. And oh yeah, I gotta check the chat too. Man, I feel rusty. Rusty and crusty. Let's see. I always get inspired by how many people out there are like truly dedicated and hardcore to like showing up and coding on stream. And unfortunately, with my setup, I've kind of tricked myself into thinking I need to do it in a sort of like aesthetically pleasing way, or else I feel weird about it. And it's so not true. A huge part of the reason why I haven't streamed is because I just haven't felt the motivation to like just make everything pretty. And all it takes for me to set up a stream is like I have to make all the images because I like to have custom images, and then I gotta get my OBS stuff set up for those images, and then I gotta do the image editing to make them look good and to put all the graphics together. And yeah, it's just a lot to do a stream. It probably takes me about like an hour just to set up, and then I'm ready to stream. I'm complaining. Okay, so we are back on track with this. We got our commits done. We made our model for Poem. And so a model basically is kind of like a struct would be in Go. This is going to be just the class and all the details about that class. I'm assuming you can put the methods in here. I haven't done object-oriented PHP, so this is my first time. Okay. So this poem is going to be basically represented by an icon on the desktop. There you go. Okay, so we'll open to reveal its contents. I'm going to do protected. PHP has all these damn dollar signs. Okay, so these are all the fields. What do I have that's auto completing for me? Do I have Codium on this? I don't. Something. What am I using to auto complete? It's like it's kind of giving me like halvesies. It wants to be like helpful, but I don't know. Okay, so we got content. Icon path. It's going to be the URL for the actual icon. Position _x. I just do not have the desire to do this in Vim today. It's already too much to think about with all this new stuff. Adding Vim to this would just be mind-boggling right now. So I'm gonna hold off on PHP. I haven't even got my Vim set up for PHP. Okay, so now we gotta test our model by making a simple route and controller. So we'll make the controller add a route, and then we'll test creating and retrieving a poem. So PHP artisan make controller poem controller. Okay. So it's just gonna do all this stuff for me. That's how you gonna do me? Okay, I'm not mad about it. It's gonna put everything where it needs to be. That's kind of nice. Okay. Okay, so in this controller, we need to bring in the poem model. App models poem. Okay, so here we're going to make some methods that will be used. So I feel like I'm doing weird Java right now. Okay. They're gonna kill me with these, with the way that these curly braces are on the separate line. Ugh, sorry. Ugh. That's kind of gross. Okay, so poems equal. I think that's correct. Get all models from the database. Okay, so all models from the database. Okay. Index. There we go. Okay, so this is going to return the view. And this one here is going to be public. After I get a certain whiz into this, I'm probably going to switch to doing this with Codium. When I feel like I have a grip and I actually know what's going on. Or more realistically, when I reach the limitations of doing this in a separate window for my AI stuff. I've just kind of like gotten to the point where I'm basically comfortable with just using AI in any way that is actually helpful to me. I'm not like a maximalist per se, but I don't have apprehensions about it like I think other people do. This actually is not going to return void. I don't know what this is going to return, but it won't be void. Oh, is that not a real? Oh, it's just okay. It's just doing that. My bad. Okay, so um, this is going to create a new entry for the poems whenever they're submitted. Okay. So basically, we're going to be inserting into the poems table. So we'll do $poem. Poem create. I didn't use any starter kits to make this, by the way. I know PHP Laravel has certain starter kits that give you scaffolding. I just used the straight up Laravel without any of those. So I might end up using them, but I'll have to add them as I go. Basically I just need this. Except it's going to be okay, sorry. Plus. Okay, so these are going to be pulling off some key value pairs from my request. So content, icon path. Noticing it's not telling me icon path for some reason. We'll just go with it. We'll surrender to the AI. Okay, so content. And then we need another one of these. This one's going to be position X. Or 0. 0 is the default if there's no, and the XY position is like the position of the icon on the desktop. There you go. Okay, so now I have to return. I think the hardest part of the split keyboard is that I've started to slowly replace some of my standard keys that have, you know, the letter or whatever that they're for on. I'm started replacing them with blank keys because what I want to be able to do is customize my keyboard and start to move things around as I find better options. I don't think you can see this. Let me show you real quick. This is what my keyboard looks like right now. This is one half of it, and then this is the other side. So, got too much stuff here. I told you I have like a keyboard off screen, separate one, just in case I need a backup. Here you can see these together. There you go. That's what they look like. So I got some new keycaps coming in. Well, they should have been here already, actually. But I got new keycaps coming in. My goal is to really just replace all my keycaps. I don't want them to all be the same color. I think having the ones that I have right now that are like in the weird colors will be like my landmarks. In case, you know, in case I'm like doing one-handed typing or something weird, but yeah, the point for me is just to make this thing as custom as possible and as fitted to me as possible. Okay, so we got that done. Now we need to create a route. So we're going to go to routes. And we're going to go here. And we're going to add. Oh, we need to update this one, first one. Yeah, we're going to make two routes. One is going to be for the for viewing, and that was gonna be for adding. So we'll do use. We'll bring in the poem controller. And I think we can just take this here and we can reconfigure this thing. I think we can just do like this. Poem, class, poem controller, class, index. Okay. And now I need to add posts. Slash poems. Oh, this should be route, not router, because we're not doing express. Okay, so I think those are the two that I need here. And then we need to make a view for this so that we can actually see this. So we're going to go to resources, views, poem. We'll make a folder called poems. And we'll make a file in here. We'll call this index lay.php. So Blade is the templating engine. Oh, Laravel Livewire. Oh, so this is like a UI framework. Okay. I'm not going to get into all this right now, but maybe my next thing I can do something with this. For now, let's just go ahead and write our thing here. You know what? That's so much. Let's just do this. We'll refactor this later on so that we'll refactor this later on so that we have a separate file. What am I doing wrong here? Margin. Oh, these should be commas. No. Should be a semicolon. That's weird. Okay. So that's that. Head. Go to body now. H1. Poetry. Desktop. App. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do a for each loop over every poem that is gotten back. Yeah. Where's my at symbol? There you go. For each poem. This poem. It's a weird way to write a for each loop. So poem icon, and then H3. So we're just getting, this is how we are basically able to pull off the keys from our database table. There you go. Content. So we got content, we got a title above and a content below basically for all the entries. Okay, so our server is already running. So if I go to poem.index not found. I think it messed up. I think it messed me up. Okay, views, poems. Did I have it in the wrong? Should be poems. Oh yeah, it should be poems with an S. That's what I had did wrong. Okay, syntax error. Line 17. Oh, we got the $sign right here. Okay, so here we are. Yahoo! Yahoo! Okay. I don't know what that sound effect was. Okay, but it's cool. Let's continue. Okay, so let's continue. It has given me a ton of CSS, and I am not going to type all this in. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blue blap, copy and paste, copy pasta. Okay, so the style for this app is intended for it to take on some of the vibe and characteristics of a Mac desktop from the 90s. That was my inspiration. So there's going to be like a desktop that looks like a Mac computer, but it's going to have icons, and when you click them, it's going to open up poems. So it'll be like a little poetry. I might actually deploy this if it comes out good, because I need to go through that process with PHP as well. So I don't think that's going to change much here quite yet. And let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna get through this, and I'm gonna break up this CSS because I don't really want to have all of this in the same file. It's just gonna get real messy. Okay, so in the body here, we need to make a menu bar. Yeah. Okay. So let's do it right here. I want to listen to Lady Gaga right now so bad, but I can't do it because the stream. I've been listening to Chromatica lately, and it's been giving me like a little boost of life, which I really need. And it's just such a good album. I think Chromatica might be my second favorite Lady Gaga album. Art Pop is my favorite though. Don't come for Art Pop. Just gonna say that, okay? Don't say nothing about Art Pop to me, because I don't want to hear it. It was a masterpiece. Especially being an art student when I came out. I was like, girl, you get me. You understand. You understand what we'd be learning in school and whatnot. Okay. So we'll have like different menu items, and then we'll have the actual desktop here. And then we can just move our for each loop into there. Okay. So let's just redo this. It's gonna have me redo it anyways, so. Window style. Actually, I'm just going to take this whole line because this is a lot. This. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Wait, did I do something weird? It's acting like it doesn't want to do this. Here, let's see what happens when I paste it all in. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to yeah, I'm going to just go up here and just do this. Link. I'm going to go off the beaten path here. Just a second. We're going to make a I think this is how you do it. I don't know if this is gonna work. It seems like it should, because I mean, it's just regular CSS, right? Right? Oh shoot. Okay, so we shouldn't need this anymore. Let's see if Let's see if this is broken now. Oh, I gotta do this worse. Nope, it didn't work. Maybe I need to do that. Why didn't that work? I'm gonna ask Claude, how do I source in an external CSS file? Oh. Resources, CSS. Okay, it needs to be in here. Okay. That makes sense. So then in my head, so it's using Vite to build. So then I can just do this. Index.css. There you go. Okay, so then I can take this and the style from window. What do I call this one? Let's call this one. Oh, damn, I can't do it that way because the style is gonna be, okay. Maybe single quotes would work. Why doesn't it want me to do this? I'm just gonna take this whole thing, paste it in, see what it says. It seems right because all we're doing is injecting some stuff there. Okay. You gave me a new one to try. I'll just try it. Nope, that didn't work either. Do I have to do? So it seems to be an issue with the div class having interpolations in the style attribute. Okay, it gave me something else to try. Let's try this. We're getting closer. Let's look up blade interpolation because I don't think this is gonna help me. We can do this step by step too. So we got style. And the first style we need to have in here is going to be, we need to determine where the top is. Actually, let's do this. Let's call this window window poem window. Now we're freestyling. We've been broken away from the actual tutorial. That's fine, that's what we do. That's what we do. We live big. We do it large. Extra sized. Okay, so I can take all of that stuff it wanted me to put in there, and I can just put it right here. Probably wants this to be quotes. think that works. And in fact, we can just go ahead and take I don't really have a good reason why I can't put this in here, to be honest. Yeah, let's just put it in here. Oh, I know why. The reason why is because I won't be able to do the interpolation correctly. That's why. Okay, so it needs to stay in here. Where it belongs. Where it belongs. Let's make these into double quotes. Okay. And Okay, I'm back. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but you know, turn it off and turn it on again. I don't know. It's working out. So now we can continue where I left off, and I'm kind of glad that that happened because it forced me to take a break, and I needed one anyways. Um, this is gonna be a long stream, by the way. I plan on streaming for at least another hour or two. I need to be off of here by 5, but I don't have anything else to do until then. So, um, okay. So where were we? Oh, okay. I got to add the logic that will handle. Um, I want to make it where the icons can move around on the desktop. So, I probably need to add. Can I add a entry here directly? Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm assuming ID will be. I don't know. Future husband. I don't have a path for the icon yet, but position we'll just do 100, 50, oops. I don't know. Can I do that? Will that work? Okay. How do I get this to go? No. Listen, no. Okay, let's leave ID off. My love, or my future husband. And the poem will be roses are red, violets are blue. Peppers are hot, and so are you. Perfect. Bars. We don't need icon path because I don't have one. And then we'll do 150 and 150. And I don't have a created a. I don't have these two. Okay. Wait, do I have too many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have 1, 2. I just need 4. Okay. Cool. So this should show up on my app. I think. Oh, it's not. Okay, maybe my logic needs to do something. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's real far down. Okay, that's fine. So we got this down here, and this is going to be movable. That's what I'm planning. and actually I don't like this number. Let me make this a little bit better. Let's just do 50. I'm not sure that I like this interface. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not sure that I like it. How do I save? Okay, it looks like it's saved. But this ain't showing me nothing different. I don't know about that. Let's see what's happening here. The desk, so it's not in the desktop. Oh, it is. What's this thing? There's two desktop divs. Oh, this one right here needs to be the menu bar. And I have a menu bar right here. Okay, there you go. Cool beans. Okay, so, and I'll have multiples of these, and they'll all be at different locations on the DOM. Okay, let's go ahead and commit this. Marcus, I saw your comment. I have not tried Cursor yet, but we're gonna have to talk about that because I'm very curious. In fact, where's my phone? Did I leave it over on the couch? Yeah, you're probably not on the stream anymore, but I'm gonna have to ask you about your experience with Cursor because I've been using Windsurf, and Windsurf's not bad. It's free. It's by the people who make Codium, that company. It's completely free. I haven't had to pay anything for it, which is nice. Actually, wait, do I subscribe? I think I might have. I think I might have gone ahead and subscribed. I can't remember, but it's free, and when you do pay for it, it's like only like $10. Let's see. Let me do this off screen. I don't need y'all in my business. I don't need you in my business. Oh yeah, I do subscribe. So the subscription is like $10 a month. Oh, I have a free trial. That's why. Okay. When is my free trial up? Oh, today. Oh. Okay. Well, it's only $10 a month. I'm going to go ahead and join. I'm going to do that right now, in fact. I'm glad I checked that because if you sign up for Codium right now, you actually will get a reduced price. It's only going to be $10 instead of $15 for early adopters. So I don't know. I don't know what that looks like for other people, but for me, that's actually a really great deal. Oh, I need my wallet. This is a really great deal because I was paying $20 for Copilot, and when I had to redo my finances, my personal budget and stuff, I just realized I wasn't using it enough. But this is half the price, and so I think this should be actually fine. And I actually am going to be using AI as a significant part of my workflow pretty pretty much moving on. And Codium is really good. Codium does all the things and it actually has access to ChatGPT or Claude AI. You could use either of those models. So, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you come back or watch this. I'll just probably even send you a text message, but I'm very curious to know how that experience went for you. If you like Cursor, like what your feelings are, and then maybe you can give me some feedback because Windsurf is pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Now, if you could have it like go through and do like high level large changes across your code base, but it's very expensive in terms of token usage. And I feel like that's the more fun way to code, to be honest. Okay, so add poem basic functionality for viewing on DOM. Okay. My apartment is so hot. It is so hot in here. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got to do this. I've been procrastinating. I really don't want to do this part, but it's okay. I'll do it. So we're going to add some basic dragging functionality. So do document.query for all my students out there. Document.query select all does come in handy if you do PHP. I thought I would have to go the rest of my career without never seeing it again. And I wouldn't have been mad if that were the case, but here I am. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna use this to affect the window class. And then we'll do for each because query select all will give us a array-like data structure. And we'll do window arrow curly brace. Okay, so for each of these, const title Okay, so this is to grab the window title. Look at that. I'm even doing my semicolons in JavaScript. I'm a changed person. Okay. I'm not quite sure if I want to go to the lengths of updating the location of the poem in the database every time it's dragged and moved. Maybe at some point that'll be like an autosave thing, so that the desktop always looks like whatever the previous state of it was whenever you come back to the app. Actually, no, I don't think I'm going to do that because, well, I could do it, but it wouldn't be for a specific user. It would just be for everybody who looks at the app. That's the only thing. Okay. Sorry, my lips are so dry. These winters up here, oh my God. I'll be feeling so dry. so we're gonna do this one, this listener on mouse down. So that means that when I've clicked, we'll start dragging. I've actually never done an interactive thing like this before, where I can move something on the DOM dynamically. I've done stuff with like canvases and P5.js, but not like with vanilla JavaScript. So add an event listener for mouse up. This should be lowercase d. And we'll do drag. Oh, actually this needs to be mouse move. Yeah, and then this one needs to be mouse up. And then this one needs to be stop dragging. Everything's a drag, including my life. Okay, so we'll make the start dragging function. So I just feel like the PHP stuff is really just giving me things I can do in my HTML, but it's still, you still need to know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. I feel like with the way that my students were taught how to do basic HTML, JavaScript, CSS, like this would be very achievable for them to learn. Actually, this is not too different from the stuff that I was teaching. This is kind of giving me like jQuery vibes, kind of, a little bit, a teensy bit. Okay, so we'll do start dragging, and start dragging will take in the event. Let's just call it event. And is dragging. This should be dragging. Event.clientX minus window dot. I don't know what this is doing. And I notice I'm not getting autocomplete here either. Offset. Write the wrapper. Offset top. Okay. Start dragging. Okay. So what does that do exactly? It just. Oh, okay. So. Okay. Okay, so this is just going to change the position relative to actually the current element. Okay, but we're doing window. Not entirely sure how that is going to work. As opposed to an element. Okay, so it's just going to do it based on the window as a whole instead of a specific element, I guess. So if is dragging dot prevent default. I don't like how it doesn't give me IntelliSense for some of this stuff. Might be because this is a PHP. I don't know if there's like PHP snippets or something I need. Boy, oh boy, that's some weird syntax, but we gotta do it again. Oops. For the Y. Yeah. Okay. And we need one more. Okay, so if this works, we should be able to move my thing around. Hey! Okay, cool. So now I can move this. It doesn't save it in the database at all, but I can fix that part later on. Now this moves around. That's so cool. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so let's add some more poems. So it says PHP artisan tinker. What does that do? Oh, it opens up a console that I can use. This is kind of like the one I already have, but it's fine. I'll just put it in there. And now I should have a second one in here. And they can move. Cool. Okay. That's awesome. And how does this look if I do it in mobile? Terrible. Oh, it doesn't even work for touch. I could probably fix that. I could fix that later. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay. There might be some styles that I don't have correct because my guide here is telling me one thing and I'm seeing another. So let's go back and just double check this. Okay, menu bar. I don't see the menu bar. That's the problem, I think. Did I get the style menu bar? Oh, this is it right here. Okay. Cool. Desktop. Cool. Window. Okay. Yeah, I got everything. Okay. Okay, let's do commit. Git ass. Git add. All right, commit. Windows are trackable. Man, those interconnections earlier, the interconnection issues I had, I hope that they did not ruin the recording of the stream because that had happened once and it was very annoying. I mean, I still get my coding done, but yeah, I like to see the number of streams go up, you know? Okay, so we're gonna make a desktop icon for each of these, and yeah, we're gonna make a desktop icon for each of these, and we're gonna add some window controls, I guess. You know, I'm not even gonna bother trying to write my own styles to be. I could give a crap about CSS right now, at least. It's not really the point, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and plop these in here. This is for window controls. Window button. I already have window title. Okay. It's saying to do it like this. They don't went and changed the style. Okay. And we have desktop icon, which we haven't implemented yet. Icon image and icon. I need to get some type of extension that will automatically organize my my CSS files because I do not do it the way it should be done. I know all these should be like alphabetical order and whatnot. In theory. Do I have menu? I have menu bar. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's why this needs to be alphabetical order. Okay, menu bar. Okay, why is it having me change all of this? Oh. Actually, let me go back. I think that these styles need to be in addition to what I already have. So, yeah, because is I don't think it really wants me to get rid of all that stuff. So window controls, window, button. I'm gonna find an extension for CSS here in a second. I really should already have one, but I don't do a lot of CSS, to be honest. I've generally tried to avoid it. Front end is not my strength. Okay, desktop icon. All of these are new. These three right here. I feel like I'm doing some weird Frankenstein code. Okay, menu bar. There you go. So display, padding, and align items. And Apple menu. I might as well install Codium too. I don't need to use it right now. Okay. I need CSS. Wait. Oof. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's try this. Nope, that didn't do what I thought. Well, I don't know what that was. Okay, so that did something. It didn't organize it though. Is there like a plugin for that? Auto CSS. Let's see. Oh, there's a prettier tool for that. You know, let's see. Maybe Codium can just do it for me real quick. Please organize x.css so the style declarations are neat. Thank you. See, this is nice, but it's not as see, like in Windsurf, it'll just do it for you. You ain't got to worry. You ain't gotta worry a bit. Oh, excuse me. Okay, So I think that's good. Wait, why is it shorter? Okay, no. Okay, so that's good. Got that figured out. We don't need you no more. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, so we got the style sheet updated. Close that. Okay. So what's next? We got to go down to the div for menu bar, and we're going to add okay, so we got this up here, and now we need some desktop icons. So the windows will be hidden by default, and the desktop icons will be rendered over yeah. Okay, so I need to check the mail, see if my keycaps have gotten here. They said they couldn't deliver my keycaps 2 days ago, and I have not heard nothing from nobody. Okay, they didn't come by yet. I need my keycaps. Okay, so for each poem from Poems, I still feel like I don't quite understand how Blade is getting poems. Like, does it just know about the data stuff? I'm not sure. Let me ask. So data is pat because you only get to this view, I guess, through was it the controller? Poems controller is what allows us to see the view. And so it's providing, I guess it's this ultimately that's enabling it to have access to those things. I don't know what just happened, but I don't want that to happen. Stop, Codium. You and your stuff. Oh, I see what Codium's trying to do here. It's like, hey, you want a refactor? Want me to explain? That's cool. I like that. Okay. Okay. So if we go here, inside of our for each. So this one's going to be class. Oops, I always do that. I think it's going to be the same style as this one here. Yeah. And then we'll add an ID to it as well, data ID. I wonder what happens if I don't do this. Is it like React? It'll get confused or something? For each poems as poem. Data poem ID. Unexpected. Do I have a... Oh, maybe it doesn't like the space there? Okay. I don't know how that's any different than this, but if that works, I'm gonna be tripping. What? Wait. Oh, it's because I didn't have the $sign. I keep forgetting that. Okay, $sign for a poem. Okay. Because these are variables. Variables always have the $sign from. Okay. So the icons are not quite yet done, but we're getting there. Okay, so class icon image, and then after coding a little bit in PHP, I'm like, why do I like get like just a little hint of React in here? Maybe React is inspired by this. Some of the syntax at least. This whole way of destructuring or pulling off keys from an object is so strange to me. It's so strange to me. Bubsy. Okay, so this is gonna change. All of my hard work is gonna change. Let's just redo this. Class should just be window. We don't need poem window anymore. And style can be okay, so here are my little icons. And I'm not sure. Oh, okay, it's gonna be the desktop. Okay, I see what's gonna happen here. This is gonna be broken for a little bit. And this is gonna be I keep doing that. Window controls. Do I have a style for close button in here? Where is that coming from? Oh, it's not going to be a style, I guess? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, the close button will be what allows me to go back and forth. Okay. Haven't gotten there yet. Okay, what next? If I was doing this in Vim, I would I'd probably still be trying to get it to work. Window button. I don't know what this following code does, but I'm just gonna have to ask in a second. NL2BR. Okay, I'm gonna have to copy and paste this. I don't know what this means. Try again. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay. I think I know what's happening here. Okay, so basically what this means is that there's going to be some HTML inserted in this context, this content area here. And in my database here, the content could really be anything, and it could include HTML, but I just want to make sure that this right here basically will prevent, it says dangerous characters. I don't know what an XSS attack is, but I understand kind of functionally what this is doing. But let's ask. I think I might be due for another break here soon. Oh, cross-site scripting. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's kind of similar to how we do for a similar reason to why we need to sanitize like SQL and stuff too. So it's yeah, it's yeah, I get it. Okay, so we need to add Windows management stuff now. Let's see how our page is looking. Okay, the drag and drop stuff won't work quite yet. It's okay though. I'm gonna take a break, and then when I come back, then we're gonna fix up the script section of this so we can restore that functionality. Then also get it to where we can double click and see things like open and close. So yeah, don't go too far. But if you go anywhere, make sure you make your way back to the wolf pack. I'll be right here, and I'll see you in about 10 or 15 minutes. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with the lamp stack. How about that? This is Key. You're watching Primitive. Okay, so I've been working on this for a while. I have about an hour of life, not life, focus. I have about an hour of focus left today. So I am not going to tarry too long in this because I really want to be able to like do other stuff today. So, uh, okay, so we got to set some goals basically. My number one goal, I suppose, is that I want to get the drag and drop ability of all of this back working. I want to get it where I can click the icon and then see the window. So it feels like, like opening up a window, I guess. And as far as like styling and adding new entries with the form, that doesn't have to happen right now. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep my goal for now and be very simple. I'll just be still using the Tinker console to do that for me. By the way, I'm tripping out because even though this is PHP, we're using Vite and NPM. It's so interesting to me. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you go, girl. Okay. So let's go ahead and get back into this. I can do my new stuff, I think. Yes. So the icons and their dragability. Okay. Yeah. So I think I need to do all of this. This is for each of the windows. Now I need to do a new ones for each of the icons. While I was gone, I, for whatever reason, decided to take a look at LinkedIn and Twitter. And boy, oh boy, there's always some drama going on. No matter what day of the week it is, no matter what year it is, no matter what Kali Yuga it is, there's always some drama going on in the work world, which is crazy. I've tried to make it a point to not get into too much, um, you know, provocative content on my accounts and my platforms. Not that I don't care, and not that I don't have an opinion, but I know how easy it is for people in the interwebs to not properly hear. First of all, it's hard for people to understand and really hear you in real life. I don't think it's any better online. Okay, so we want to add a double click basically for these icons so that they only open when they're double clicked. Because, we're clever like that. But yeah, so when it comes to like internet stuff, I try not to position myself, first of all, because I feel like I have a very limited knowledge of things, and I don't know how people have so much time to know about everything simultaneously. I don't. My brain cannot handle that. So I try to be very careful because even though I have opinions about things, they're usually wrong or they're usually short-sighted because I really limit the amount of doom scrolling I do. But I see the stuff happening. I checked out what's happening in the news today, and it's very interesting to see how people are. It's very interesting to see what people celebrate. I'll say that. And I'll leave it at that. It's very interesting to see what people choose to celebrate during a tragic experience, and that goes both ways. And that's not even like a criticism as a statement. It's just I think it's interesting because that's the most telling thing. You know, it really shows you where the priorities are when certain things are celebrated and other things are not. And also, I'll say it's very interesting to see how much people are willing to fight over something that they barely know anything about, or they only know about through YouTube. Like, people are very quick to jump on opinions and things. I'm like, geez, we don't even let a story develop before we start becoming volatile. But yeah, so me jumping in on all of that, no thank you. I'd rather wait, watch, see the receipts, see things as they happen. I sure would hate to be one of those people who like form a quick judgment that impacts someone's life in a very profound way and then be wrong. Can you imagine, like, with the internet and stuff, like what happens in situations where someone is made a spectacle, anyone in general, right, is made a spectacle in a way that could have long-term consequences for their well-being, and then it turns out we're wrong, or it turns out like there's something that was misunderstood. Like, as a society, do we actually go back and make that right? I don't think so. But yeah, one of my favorite commentators, what she always says is she doesn't want to be the first to break a story. She wants to be the one who does so with like good receipts for credibility. So that's kind of my approach. I don't need to be the first to learn about a story because it's already happened. My main thing is I don't want to be quick to judge until I really have a chance to sit down with something, or until something is developed. Whenever I look at the news or Twitter, I just have to be like, okay. And people don't even like that reaction, because usually people want you to be as viscerally charged as they are. And some people even take offense that you're not as angry. Well, you can even be as angry as they are, but they would be like offended even if you're not as impulsive in that judgment as they are. Okay, so we got this close button. Oh, I still got my big head up here. Let me make it small. Okay. Close button for each. So for each of the close buttons, because each of these windows is going to have one, we're going to close the nearest window to the button. That sounds kind of weird, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to make that invisible. Let's add some comments. Hey, now I can move this. Now the two buttons here don't work yet, but we're gonna get there. Cool, I like it. Okay. Now we gotta make the icons draggable as well. Query selector. Okay, so we need we're gonna need basically all this stuff. Yeah, we have to give it maybe there is a way. No, I can't actually reshare these because these are going to be dealing with. There's probably a way to abstract this out so I don't have to write twice. But I'm going to do these separate for now, and then we can refactor later. Okay, so instead of title, wait, we don't need title. We need is dragging false, current X, current Y, initial X, initial Y. This will be icon. Dot event listener. Mouse down, start dragging. Okay, document dot event listener. Mouse move, drag. Mouse up, stop dragging. Okay. Start dragging event is dragging. So if event dot target is icon. Okay, so this icon, dragging true icon. I should have picked a different word other than window because I'm like thinking window being like my actual browser window. My brain is like, whoa, upside down. Naming things is, it is, just is. Oh gosh, okay. So if dragging event prevent defaults, event client X, initial X, okay. Okay, so I think that's good. Dragging false. So that should work. It doesn't work. Wait, why doesn't it work? Do I got some errors here? I think I got some errors. Let's see. Document.query selector for each. Oh, this should be query selector all. There we go. That worked, but then it stopped working. What am I? Let's restart this. Something weird is happening here. Let's read through this. Okay, so document.query selector all, and for a desktop icon, which is correct. Okay. For each icon, let is dragging begin as false, current X, current Y, initial X, initial Y. Okay. Icon.event listener, mouse down, start dragging. Okay. Document.event listener. Stop dragging. Okay. Start dragging if the event.target is icon, because I'm an icon. You're an icon too. Is dragging equals true. Initial X equals event.clientX minus icon.offset left. Initial Y equals event.clientY minus icon.offset top. Function drag is dragging. Did I forget something? Event.prevent default. Okay. Current X is event.clientX minus initial X. Current Y is event.clientY minus initial. Okay. Constyle.left. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I have to wait. Does the double click work? Okay. Okay. Well, something's not right. Sure could use some tests, right? Okay. Where's the close button? Close button should be the one on the left. Let's see what Codium has to say. I gotta leave here in like 30 minutes so I can get dressed to go to something. I'm not sure that that error has anything to do with this, so we're just going to pretend like it doesn't. So we'll say Okay. It seemed like it was working kind of. So like that works. Let me just change one thing. How do I refresh this? So it's rendering both of these at the same location. I don't want that to happen. So I think it's this right here. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Let me just change one of these to something more dramatically different. Okay. I'm gonna restart XAMPP as well. I don't know if that's gonna help anything, but let's cross my fingers. I don't know what that WebSocket thing means. That has something to do with the server part. Okay. So it should be back online. Let me use my ChatGPT to do this. Okay, now it's telling me to do some other stuff. Okay, let's try it. Let's try to run this development stuff in a different way. It wants me to use this npm script here. I don't know why. Okay. This is still happening. I don't know why that would make a difference. I wasn't seeing this earlier. Let me let's get rid of this really quick and see if we still have the same issue. Let's just be messy. Okay, so yep, we still have the same issue. This is one of those situations where AI is like really frustrating to work with. So is this going to be in my Vite config? I don't see a Vite config actually. Yeah, that's not showing up anywhere here. Is that what it wanted me to do? Start my live server? Okay. Okay. Cool. So the next thing is my icons are not dragging. so that works now. Okay. I wouldn't have caught that. I would have thought that I needed to have that. Yeah, okay. Did I do that wrong? I don't see the repercussions of not doing it. I'm making this, by the way, as a homage to my first website that I made. I'll just embarrass myself. Well, not my first website, but this was like the site that I made for myself when I graduated from coding bootcamp many years ago. One second. I'm going to show you my Netlify site. I just got to do my GitHub thing real quick. Two-factor authentication. Okay. Let's see if I can log in now. How do I? Okay, so here's Netlify. This is my preferred host for like static sites. I will probably just continue using this. I think I can do this.netlify.com. Nope, that didn't work. Okay. I thought there was like another way, because I know the domain. I don't even use the domain anymore. Oh, it's .app. Okay, so this was the site that I made when I very first started my career. And I couldn't quite get it to be the way that I wanted, but it was close enough. And yeah, this is very out of date. But I was able to pretty much kind of make it like a little browser. And this was done in React. So I don't know why this just seemed like a fun idea at the time. But I want to basically make something like this, but actually make it a little bit more robust. The time here really does work. Yeah, so maybe I will actually deploy this app at some point, but I'll take it step by step. All these links work here. And you can see just like my little website. So it's kind of the inspiration, except I want this to just be taken like to the next step. And like a real desktop, basically. Okay, so let me see what else I have left to do. The positioning part doesn't seem like it's working very well. Let's go ahead and add a new poem in here. What's this? Do I have Vite running twice? I don't know how to do this tinker thing very well, so actually let me restart. I think I did something weird. Okay, now we can just hold this button down for forever. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll just send it. Okay, so did I break something when I killed that? There we go. So I really want these icons. Let's see. Let's ask Cody again. I'm just gonna have it do this whole thing for me. In there. And then we gotta make sure that the desktop icon has its stuff. I think there's something in this right here is just broken, but it's cool. We can just try this. Cool. Okay, so did they add my Ajax? No, they didn't. Okay. So now yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, what's Ajax to update a position I'm just gonna go ahead and let it help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna refuse to help. Okay, we ain't doing all this right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pass with that. Okay, but I think we're good. I'm just gonna go ahead and let my session know where we're at with this project. Okay, and then I'm gonna be done because I got 9 minutes before I have to get up. Anyways. I might be reaching a point where it's more effective to utilize Cascade. Yeah. Oh, I need to let it know that I have my CSS and my resources folder. I'll show you what I'm doing because I don't want y'all to be like confused. Okay, so this is a session I'm using to help me, but I have deviated from what it was trying to get me to do. So I basically need to update it to what I'm actually doing. So we'll just say that we'll just put the actual code in here. This is a little messy. I can just give it the actual code with the paths, or let's hit paths. Whoops, this other one's using Brave. Okay, so this will go right here. I don't want to do this in two separate prompts, so that's why I'm doing it like this. Because if I do it in two separate prompts, it'll make my my conversation really messy. Okay. Okay, cool. I think this is screenshot worthy. I can maybe share a little blurb or something about this on LinkedIn. You know, I love a good screenshot. I love a good screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here. I will catch you probably tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't really know. But I'm gonna keep working on this and get as far as I can. And yeah, I'll see you here when I come back. Thank you for stopping by. And wherever you go, don't go too far. But if you do, always come on back to the wolf pack. Woo. If you're still watching this, by the way, do me a quick favor and go down to the bottom. There's a link to my survey, and the survey helps me improve the quality and the content of my channel. And I would love your feedback. It only takes a few seconds, and you'll be helping out immensely. Thanks so much. Catch you later. Bye.